Good morning. Hello. Welcome. It's November 19th, 2020. Woo! It's November 19th, 2024. As you can see, I'm still recovering, but I think on the upswing from whatever little bug it is that I have. Can we focus in YouTube? Let's do it. There we go. Beautiful work, camera. But yeah, still fighting off the phlegm, fighting off the sore throat. So I'll probably go brew myself some more tea after this, but we're good. We got that little stumble out early. But good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great and productive morning. I did tended to some dishes. Was up late last night tending to some work, but it's fun and fulfilling stuff and challenging things. And you want things that challenge you. Again, if you can accomplish it from your comfort zone, it's probably not worth doing, and it's also not fulfilling. So it's important to recognize that part of life is challenges, and the majority of it, right, is challenges. That's literally what makes it worth it. So I think it's important when you come up against challenges, it's okay to feel frustrated, right? But never say I am frustrated. It's okay to say I feel sad or I feel angry, but not I am sad, I am angry, because you aren't those things. They're transitory states. And at the end of the day, the only thing that I have is what was given to me when I was born, and that's victory, right? You won the second you popped out of the womb. And a life is just continuing to push to win from there on. And that's what we do as part of this session here each and every day, right? So let's get into it. Let's get 1% better as always. And I'm excited to get it cracking here today. So we got, what is it, Tuesday, I believe? Yes, Tuesday, November 19th. Let's get into this Tuesday. And if Monday wasn't great for you, that's fine. You have the majority of the week ahead. Let's make sure that this turnaround Tuesday is where you put your heel in the sand, you pivot, you turn, and you take off, and let's do it. So, our top news: seismic shift. AI models are only as good as the data that powers them. That sparked somewhat of a content rush over the past years. Tech companies look to avoid copyright infringement by acquiring material from online publishers. High quality content is the key here, so those with better and more valuable data are able to command higher price tags. In terms of the backdrop, in the early innings of the AI revolution, firms banded together to stave off threats to their bottom line. Hollywood went on strike in part over fear that the industry might lose or share revenue with machines, while news and media firms started talks to establish a united front against big tech over content scraping. That hasn't stopped the transformation of the media sector, but what companies did realize is that they could obtain a lucrative revenue stream in the new era of monetization, while others worried about what it might mean for their subscription based models. Meanwhile, tech giants that wield tremendous power over distribution and visibility are continuing to ink AI content deals with big and small outlets alike. Have you recently noticed more Reddit results when conducting a Google search? A $60 million deal with the publisher is behind that one. Other seismic content agreements have also been reached, such as OpenAI's $250 million deal with News Corp, ticker NWS, that gave it access to the Wall Street Journal, Barron's, and MarketWatch. Others are smaller in size, like OpenAI's $16 million deal with Investopedia owner Dot Dash Meredith, ticker IAC, and reports even suggest that even smaller publishers are being offered less in the range of 1 million to 5 million per year. Data's gold, right? Data's oil, especially now. We need as much of it as possible to train these different models. And by we, I mean, these tech companies. So that's what they're doing, right? And that's really why Reddit, which is something that we've touched on here during these sessions, is so valuable. And that's because wherever there are tons of people that are gathering, um, it helps with vast amounts of data. It creates vast amounts of data, and vast amounts of data is what these AI models need in order to become even more accurate, even more human, right? And that's also part of the two birds with one stone tactic of Elon Musk owning Twitter and all of that is that especially if you can get involved with things like election, you get tons of people on Twitter, you get people navigating there, posting there, expressing themselves there. All it does is serve to also, like, number one, it helps its pockets, but it also serves to help train Grok, right, which is their AI. Now, looking ahead, there are still many unanswered questions about who will own or be held responsible for AI generated content. Is it the company that owns the algorithm the media outlets whose data helped produce the article, the reader or the subscriber who entered the query, the public domain. New legal frameworks will have to be hashed out for industry, with notable past events like the ethical revolt at OpenAI and the series of lawsuits, both one and two, filed by the New York Times. Yeah, it's a crazy future that requires a lot of parsing through of different legal and moral gray areas when you get into the use and repurpose and inspiration drawing from different forms of content. Um, I don't know how they'll deal with it, but I'm just happy it's not my job right now. In terms of markets today, looking a little mixed. In Asia, we're green. Everywhere else, we're red. Japan up 0.5%, Hong Kong up 0.4, China up 0.7, India up 0.3, London we're down 0.4%, Paris down 1.3%, Frankfurt down 1.1%, the Dow down 0.6, S&P down 0.4, Nasdaq down 0.3, crude down 0.7, gold up 0.9%, Bitcoin up 1.1% to 91,656. Today's economic calendar. Nothing very important. So we'll move on and wrap up here with our rapid fire stock news rundown. Will Google have to sell Chrome? Things are getting rocky. All in, MicroStrategy buys another 4.6 billion in Bitcoin. Airline industry jolted after Spirit Airlines ticker SAVE files for bankruptcy. Nordic nations tell residents to prepare for war. Putin going nuclear? Question mark. Okay. Tesla soars as traders bet on an easy ride for self-driving approvals. We saw a ton of bullish volume in the Tesla yesterday. No soup for you. Campbell's ticker CPB may officially change its name today. Wow. I feel like they've been around for like as long as the United States has been around. So that's crazy. Oh, I have to blow my nose so badly. Super Micro, ticker SMCI, hires new auditor, files NASDAQ compliance plan. Guess who is nearing an acquisition of Jersey Mike's subchain? I don't know. I don't feel like reading your article because I don't particularly care. Goldman now agrees with Morgan Stanley on S&P 500 target for 2025. So that's pretty much it here on this fine Tuesday. Yesterday was a great day. Last week we took a lot of longer term positions and some beaten down names, and I'm excited for those to come to fruition. You have to plant seeds in order to get a harvest, and it's not fun a lot of times to grab leaps, right? But then when they start paying, like Visa, like Bill, like BE, then it's a lot more fun. Um, so it's just important to tend to the little things, do the things that don't seem fun now, that don't seem beneficial now, and they end up being big in the future, right? Big and beneficial in the future. I'm excited for everything to come. Excited for this week. I'm gonna get off here, blow my nose, go make myself some more tea. Let's crush it today. It's been a great day, a super productive day, and I'm looking to keep that momentum going because it's all about what? Getting 1% better. Eat, sleep, Kaizen, repeat. That's the recipe, right? Let's get to it. Let's get cooking. You guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning for our next pre-market prep session. Have a good one.